Hi planners, thanks so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. It's me, Chloe from Chloetry Plans. And in this video, I'm going to plan in my daily grind planner. Not only am I going to plan with all 4 of their new sticker books, but I'm also going to show you how I'm going to use their new monthly inserts. You don't want to miss out on this video because these monthly inserts are restocking and they sell out very fast. So you want to watch all the way until the end. I will definitely have a little planner chatter in here for those of us who love a little planner chatter. So do not turn away until the end. Watch all the way until the end of this video and don't forget to subscribe. So right now I'm just flipping through this planner and my habit tracker. I thought I was going to set up my habit tracker in this video, but to be completely honest, I ran out of time, but I'm flipping through because I was trying to see if that was what I was going to start with or not. And I ended up actually deciding to kind of finish up this spread. So this was the day I filmed and I'd already done or not done these tasks. So I wanted to go ahead and go through them and really work on adding those embellishments and kind of showing you all how you can do it the reverse way. So oftentimes I show myself planning and making sure that I have stickers on my planner before I write. But this time I felt like it was important for me to write everything out first because that's what I needed at that time. And then now I'm going back and adding some fun stickers. And so this is a nice little activity you can do at the end of your day, going through your spread, seeing what was done, what wasn't done, what needs to be moved to the next day, and checking those things off. As I'm filming this video, my husband is cooking and he is making a lot of noise. So if you hear something in the background as I'm recording this voiceover, I apologize. But as you can see me flipping through this layout, or these stickers are just super cute. These are Disney inspired, and so you can look at the different designs and kind of guess and see which Disney animations they remind you of. So I'm loving all the different ones. I love the park themed ones because as I've talked about on my channel before, I really want to go to a Disney park. The Toy Story theme, I think one of them is a Rapunzel theme, and this one is a Lion King theme or a safari theme or an Epcot theme, whatever we want to call it, right? So I really like these colors and how they coordinate with the like peachy color that I used with my highlighter. So I said, let's go for it. And I wanted to just add some cute little animals and embellishments to my spread with these. But this sticker book has so many different options to choose from as far as themes are concerned. And if you're not a Disney person, no worries, because they also have the daily grind doodle sticker book and the other functional sticker book. So I would check those out in my new video. That video, I don't know what happened, y'all. I think I took too many days off YouTube, but it got no views. So any views that you could give that video, I would appreciate it. I'll put it right here in the cards. I just would love that. So if you all could watch that video, get some of those views up for me. It is a full flip through and I spent so much time and effort. I just gotta love YouTube, right? When I spend a lot of time on a video, it gets like no views. And then when I do the bare minimum, it gets a bunch of views. It's just the name of the game. So I spent a lot of time working on that video and that flip through of every single sticker page. So please go check it out after you're done watching this video. So as you can see, I'm just adding some different stickers, putting them in the little places. And the thing about this sticker book and these pages is that this sticker book is going to last you a really long time because the daily grind format or layout is very functional. So there's not a lot of decorative space. And at first, as a more decorative planner, that kind of bugged me. But now I appreciate how simple it is for me to just add a few different stickers here and there. So I was upset at first. It was kind of bugging me because I just love stickers. But now that I kind of know how to work with the layout and I'm still able to kind of plan my top 10 goals for the day and for the month, it doesn't bother me as much to just add a few little stickers here and there. So now I'm adding these little checklist stickers. I was excited to use these. They have checks, X's, as well as this little like button looking sticker. And I take the button as meaning like tomorrow. So it can mean whatever you want it to mean. But I just thought these were adorable and I was really excited to use these. They have them in the different layouts, so I had to show you how they look. And of course, again, this is me doing this after my day is over. I already know what tasks I did and didn't do. But if you are more of a real-time person, you could totally take this page out of the sticker book and put it inside of your planner. These pages come out of the book, so you could take whatever pages you're going to use that week out of the book, put them in your planner. They're already punched, and then take them from there. As you can see, I'm also using tweezers here, which I will link in my description, as well as the link to all of these planners and the planner inserts and the stickers. Those will all be linked with my coupon code, which is Chloe. So I'll link all that in the comments and the description below. And y'all know I had to add my little lion there. I was excited to add these little animals. I don't know. I just think it's nice to have a little bit of embellishment, you know, here and there. So here I'm going to go ahead and write my little reminder for the day. And I like to do little mantras, quotes, things like that. And even sometimes just like reminders about specific things I need to do around the house. And this time that's what I chose. Chores, had to write those out. And so I wanted to kind of write in what I'd already done for the day, because it was a lot of work. I had to stain treat some tops that I have because I'm always spilling something. And yeah, I felt pretty accomplished this day. So as you can see, it turned out really cute with the little checklist there. And now I'm moving forward to my week in review page. For my week in review page, I used some markers that I had from Erin Condren. You can use markers or highlighters from anyone. Of course, Daily Grind also has some really fun markers. I was just looking for a darker color this time around to kind of match that spread, but they have the most adorable markers and they are very cute to look at and fun to use. So definitely check out their markers too. I have them and I've used them in previous videos. So check out my previous Daily Grind videos to see how I've used them. And of course, I'll link the Erin Condren pack of markers as well. I like to use whatever I have on hand with whatever planner I have on hand. So I was able to use those. And so now I'm just adding a few little stickers to make it more fun. And I'll go through really quickly with you all what ended up being my weekend review. So my progress with this month's goals, I put that at a 6. And my focus and daily routine, I put that at a 9. My overall mood and happiness, I think I put that at a 6 as well. Oh, no. That was a 4. My workouts and body or daily movement, that was a 3. So I was just not that week really feeling up to things and I couldn't figure out why. And so it was just my workouts and daily movements definitely suffered, but I'm hoping that I can get back on track with some of those goals. So that's the fun thing about having those monthly goals, is that each week you can kind of look at where you are with them. And so here I'm just going to add a little embellishment to these little boxes here. That's the name of the game, embellishment. That's all I'm doing in these planners. It's super easy. I think these stickers make it super easy because they're small, so they fit in these spaces. Whereas before I was using stickers from other brands and they were great stickers, but it's harder to fit in certain places. So as much as I try, sometimes I just want the easier route, which right now for this is small stickers. So I'm adding those little embellishments, and in looking at this layout, it also includes which top 10 goals do I work on the most, which top 10 goals do I work on the least, the mantra, and currently reading. And I have to talk about my reading goal really quick. So I've been reading the same book for the last at least month. It could be 2 months, but I know it's at least 1 month that I've been reading the same book. And at first, I was feeling a little down on myself because I wanted to read way more books than, one book. But I realized that it doesn't matter. Like, I'm truly enjoying the book. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's a good book. It's very interesting. It's actually like a murder mystery. I'm enjoying it so much. And as long as I'm enjoying the journey and enjoying the read, it really doesn't matter how quickly I read the book. And so I've been reading a little bit every day, like a couple chapters. And that's great for me. And the book does have quite a few chapters. It has like 30 something chapters. So in theory, it would make sense if I'm reading like half a chapter a day or a chapter a day for it to take me, 30 days, right? Like, it makes perfect sense. It has like 38 chapters total, and I think I'm on like 35 or something. So I'm almost done with the book and excited to move into a new book for August. That's my goal, is to finish this one up and move into the new one. But I just had to share that because I don't know if anyone else feels the same way with like the rise of TikTok and book reading on social media. If you're feeling a little bit intimidated by some other folks in their book goals, do not feel intimidated. They are doing what works for them. You should do what works for you. And we all have different seasons in life that allow us to be able to read or not read or whatever that looks like for us. And meet yourself where you are. If you're not really a reader that wants to read for hours and hours, that's okay. You can read for a few minutes. That's what I'm doing. And I'm still really enjoying it. So my goal is always to read like at least 15 minutes a day. And I'm enjoying that so much. So don't feel bad about it. It's okay. And I don't know about you all, but I've always been a reader. I've been reading, chapter books on my own solo since I was a little girl. And it's always been about just enjoying the book. So I'm not going to have too many crazy goals about reading. My goal was to read 3 books this summer. For some, that might be a super low number, but for me, that's like perfect. So it's okay. Do not worry about it. And the current book I'm reading is I Will Find You by Harlan Coben. I really love his books. And if you're not a book reader, he does also have series on Netflix. So if you are not a book reader, there are different series on Netflix from Harlan Coben as well, based on his novels. So you can definitely check those out. But so far, the book is pretty good and I'm enjoying it. Here I am writing 3 great things that happened this week, and personally, I love this section. It helps me to be able to really center myself. So if my week wasn't that great, I can still find 3 good things, right? Like 3 things that were good for me, good for my family, whatever that looks like. And so I love that little moment of positivity there, even amongst sometimes a lack of productivity or struggles or whatever. I'm able to go ahead and write those 3 great things. So I love that part of this planner and the weekly recap. And for those of you who don't have a daily grind planner, this planner page is included in the daily layout. So you get a week in review and then a weekly setup in addition to all the daily pages. So I really do love those. And now I'm adding in my monthly layout because I believe I ran out of monthlies in my dailies. I don't know. But I wanted to try this monthly layout. It does come in a 1-pager and a 2-pager. So when you purchase the monthly layout, or inserts, I should say, they come with both. So now I'm just going to add some date dots. I have these stickers from Erin Condren. I'm not sure if they still sell them, but if they do, I will link them. But you can get date dots from a lot of different planner companies. A lot of folks in sticker shops sell them, and I really like them because to me it's easier than writing each number because I don't really like my handwriting that much, but it's super not necessary. Like you do not have to have date dots. So feel free to just write those numbers right on in. If you want to make it fancy, you can highlight it first with a marker and then go in and write it with a pen on top to just give it a little pop of color. Or if you just want to keep it black and white and clean, you can do it that way too. Or even using like a color pen. Like I would totally see that working out, like a pink pen, purple pen, blue pen, green, whatever your color is, adding that in there. So I decided to use date dots, but totally feel free to use what you have on hand and what works for you. And so I really wanted to use this layout because I want to start writing and tracking my workouts and giving myself some ideas to work with in this planner. So I would like this to be like my workout tracker or workout ideas list in this calendar. So now I'm grabbing some stickers from the sticker book. This is the functional one. And I realized that I didn't like how it looked with just like the white background. So I went ahead and grabbed my brush tip markers from Mildliner, and I'm just going to go ahead and fill those in really quick and make it look cute and then add the sticker on top. I really like the pink, or I guess pink, and like coral. I guess it was more like a coral and yellow layout in this sticker book. It's like coral, yellow. They have all these different colors and combos, and I really like this one, so I decided to roll with it for the month of August and play with it. I'm also going to color in the little doodles you see, so stay tuned for that as well. But I thought it was really cute, and I wanted to just fill it in real cute, add some stickers, make it cute, and then add some of the exercises that I want to do. While I was planning, I was thinking of different things you can track in a monthly layout. And so I've used monthly layouts to do a lot of things. I have done daily scriptures in each box or each day of that monthly layout. I've also done, in addition to daily exercises, like calorie tracking and things like that. I've also just done like habit tracking in a monthly layout. So if you're not really into the structure of a like genuine pre-built habit tracker and you just want to kind of like free it, freely do it, freely write out what you want without some kind of structure, then you can do that as well. So there are so many things you can track in a layout like this. I was also thinking about like reading tracker in a sense. So being able to use this layout for tracking how many minutes a day I read, those are some of the things that I thought of. So many different options. Let me know in the comments if you track anything. I've also used these layouts for journaling. I know it sounds crazy to journal in such a little small space, but I've used them for like journaling different quotes, daily scriptures, things like that, that are still able to be written in a small spot. So that's some of the stuff that I've done before in a monthly layout, and I've done it in various planners, various sizes, and this is a pretty good size. They also have, like I said, that 1 page monthly if you're more into that, and you can check that out with the link in my cards. Okay, so please follow up with that video because this video makes a lot more sense with that one. It's just that it doesn't look like anyone watched that one. So definitely check it out and let me know what you think about it. Honestly, I cannot believe it's August already. The summer just flew by, and honestly, I think that I had a pretty good time. I feel like the summer started out pretty slow for me, but then it picked up and I was able to plan some fun activities with family and friends and really get into the summer. So let me know in the comments what has been your favorite summer activity so far and how you're getting ready for August. What are some of the things you have coming up? I have 2 concerts to attend in August, so I'm excited about that. And I am hosting a workshop in August, so I'm excited about that. So I have some things coming up that I'm ready to get into. I also work in education, so my students will be returning in September. So a lot of my work tasks are surrounded around prep for welcoming the students into the new year. So I am looking forward to it, but not looking forward to it. I think that anyone who works in education, we just feel like we're just catching our breath and then it's back to the school year. So, yeah, tell a teacher you appreciate them. Tell someone in education you appreciate them. I'm not a teacher, but I work in the education space, so I see how much of a struggle it is for a lot of teachers, and they have their own families and children as well a lot of the time. So if you know a teacher, thank a teacher, that kind of thing, definitely. So now that I've finally added my little embellishments, I'm going to go in and put what I want my little workout routines each day to be. And I'm keeping it real light, y'all. I'm starting with 15-minute walk on my lunch break, then going into a YouTube workout. So I'm keeping it light. The YouTube workouts that I do are from Body Project and Grow with Joe. I like both of them for different reasons, but let me know in the comments if you check out any workout routines on YouTube. I've also done some of the dance ones. I don't have a specific channel that I frequent, but I do want to get more into the dance workouts as well. Those are a little more high intensity from the ones that I've seen, but I like them. And then for like a chill day, like a Sunday, I put floor exercises. I'd love to do like some stretching on that day and really like sit down, stretch my body, stretch my muscles, all that good stuff. So each activity is not super rigorous. I just like to kind of like make sure I'm doing some kind of physical activity every day. And at some point, I'd love to add more weights and things like that, but I'm not there yet, and that's okay. I've also found that sometimes when I start to move my body, it feels great and I just do more than what I would have done. So I'll add in some more stuff. So I'll do like a walk, but then I'll come home and like jump rope or do jumping jacks or floor routine, whatever. So I found that like these activities are kind of like a gateway into more rigorous activity sometimes. So I kind of just trick my mind into thinking I'm doing the bare minimum, and then once it feels good, then I go into something else. So definitely recommend tricking yourself, if at all possible, into doing more by starting out with just a little bit of physical activity. Now I'm going in with my daily grind washi tape, so you'll see me use that. Another question that you all ask me oftentimes here is like what nail polish I have on or what nails. So these are press-ons. I will do my best to link them. I believe I can find them online, so I'll do my best to link them in the description below. And for those of you who don't know where the description is, it is next to the title of this video. You'll see 3 little dots, like dot, dot, dot. And once you click it, or it might be a little arrow, it opens up more. So it could even say more. It just depends on how it's formatted and what device you're on. But it's next to the title of this video or right underneath it. And that is how you open up the actual description of this video. So I definitely recommend you checking out the description because that's where all the fun stuff is. That's also where you can see where to follow me on Instagram. I am at Chloetry Plans on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. So definitely check me out on those platforms. And I have 2 Facebook groups. For those of you who are Facebookers, I have a creative planning Facebook group where I post daily grind videos as well as other videos. And then I also have an Erin Condren Facebook group that is more Erin Condren based. So whether you are using a different planner or an Erin Condren planner, if you want inspo or you want to share inspo, you can check out my Facebook groups. And of course, they're free to join. Now, if you've been following me for a long time and you want more of an inside scoop, you can subscribe on my Instagram as well. So I have Instagram subscribers where I show them more of an inside scoop, and I do exclusive live videos throughout the week. So I do more live plan with me's there for my subscribers. I'll put the link to my Instagram in the description as well. This is how my spread turns out, and I really like it. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this plan with me video. I hope I wasn't doing too much yapping and that y'all still enjoyed it, but let me know in the comments what you think and if you'll be grabbing these sticker books or this insert from Daily Grind. It will be available when you're watching this video, so please check it out. I'll put the date right here on the screen. Check out those new releases. I'll put those links again in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in, and comment a flower emoji if you watched all the way until the end. I will see you all in the next video.